CL tone 103.5, Edinburgh in Shelby County. Have a great day, 73.
R repeater system net on Tuesday at 7:30 with J.C.A.R.A. 73.
Link on.
PM. This is the J.C.A.R.A. repeater system K9PIE. Good evening. Weekly amateur radio that will occur on these frequencies in 3 minutes. Transmitting from facilities provided by the White River Broadcasting Company located in Scipio, Indiana. This is the Jennings County Amateur Radio Association repeater, KC9PIE. Good evening. CQNet. This is Kilo Bravo 9, Echo Fox November, activating the Jennings County Weekly Amateur Radio Net. Our transmitter site is located in Scipio, Indiana on the WWWY Broadcasting Tower, courtesy of the White River Broadcasting Company. Net control for this session is KB9EFN, and my name is Randy. Stations with emergency or priority traffic may interrupt this net at any time. The net meets every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. local on the KC9PIE 14525, the KC9TME 442975, located in Scipio, and the N9JWR 443.025 repeater located in Edinburgh. Membership in any group is not required for participation, and all check-ins are always welcome. When you check into the net this evening, please indicate your name, your call sign phonetically, please, and your location. If the repeaters happen to fail, we'll move to the last remaining repeater, or 147585 simplex, with assistance. I don't have any traffic for the net tonight, and looking forward to the check-ins. Are there any stations that has any information or any traffic they'd like to pass along? Stations with any information or traffic, please call now. I have been making use of the wide area system, and I want to extend our deepest appreciation for getting this repeater warmed up and keeping it on the air, and that's what it's there. Feel free to get on here talking all night. As long as you keep it legal, we don't care what goes on, because we're just that nice. All right, we'll go ahead. Let's go ahead with short time check-ins. Any stations, Alpha through November, short time.
Kilo Charlie 9, Mike Victor Kilo, Rick and Seymour, short time, no comments, no traffic.
KB9EFN, this is WR9G, Steve, mobile line in Columbus.
Kilo Golf, 9er Delta Kilo. This is John in Columbus. Good evening, Randy, in the net.
Kilo 9 Romeo Mike Romeo, repeat, K9RMR, Randall and Rueff, Taylorsville, Bartholomew County. Good evening to everybody on the net. Short time.
Okay, last station, you were kind of in and out. I think it was KD9LHF. Is that the call sign? Alright, kind of in and out, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But that's why we run the net, so you can check your radios and make sure you can get into the system adequately in case it is needed. So we did have KD9LHF. I did not get your name or your location, though. We'll try that one more time. You were breaking up, though. Recheck, go ahead.
This is KC9LHF Kilo Delta 9 Lima Hotel Foxtrot Mike in Charlestown.
Okay, Mike. I thought that was your call sign. I couldn't be for sure, and it was just kind of breaking up a little bit. Maybe it's band conditions. I don't have full scale on the repeater here over near St. Joe either. So thanks for checking in tonight. We appreciate you making the effort, sincerely. Let's go ahead now. Any more short time check-ins? Alpha through November.
9er Bravo Sierra Charlie, David, North Vernon, short time, no traffic.
All right, we'll go November Zulu. This is Jennings County short-time check-ins, November through Zulu. Alpha through Zulu, A through Z. WR9G, Steve, mobile there in Columbus. You should be home by now, but I did hear the announcement on the Jackson County net, or Scott County net. I know where you're at, and I have a good idea of what you're doing. So be safe out there, Steve. Kilo Golf 9 Delta Kilo, John over in Bartholomew County. K9RMR, Randall sounding great on the 443.025 tonight. We did some work on that this weekend. It sounds like it's doing well. So thanks for giving us that check-in, Randall. We appreciate it. And we recognize Mike over here in Charlestown, KD9LHF, along with David, Kilo 9 Bravo, Sierra Charlie. One more time for short-time check-ins, A through Z. Of the Holton Henryville tornado. And for those that weren't around, they know what kind of havoc that wreaked in our area. And I was close neighbor Ripley County there, and a lot of good hams pulled together, including our own Kilo Bravo 9, our RLC, Gene, was over there with Delbert Felix, W9YI, and all that group, helping get everything back together for those people that suffered that tragedy. And that was honestly one of the strong motivations with the Jacara system, was to get some dependable communication in place in the event that we ever have some sort of an incident like that again. We want to be able to offer our assistance to the community there. This is all fun, but there's an underlying purpose, and that's why we have the Skywarn system there on the 442.975, and I got the Edinburgh link going up there to get further communication down the line up to Indy in case we need to, and we're currently still working on getting the Freetown project going to get Skywarn into southwestern Indiana as well. So in memory of that, the lives that were lost and all the people that donated their time, effort, and just the emotional scars that they suffered as a result of all of that, I want to give just a second to everybody think about that, and that's one of the reasons why we're here. Have fun with it too, and that's why it's here, so get on it, use it. Just don't abuse it. We'll go for regular check-ins, Alpha through November, A through N.
From N9CJT, November 9 Charlie, Juliet Tango, Noel in Columbus. KB9MGG, Rick in North Vernon.
N9JWR, Jerry, Elizabethtown, 443025.
And Jerry over up in his corner of the county, N9JWR, that little town escaped my memory for now. We'll go again, Alpha through November, regular check-in. With you guys just momentarily, November through Zulu for regular check-ins, N through Z.
This is WB9 U.S.A, Kurt.
KJ9Q, Gerald here in Uniontown. Jennings County, weekly amateur radio net. I better ID, it's been 10 minutes. KB9EFN. Dr. Taylor in 9CGT, did you happen to hear Randall K9RMR checking in on the 443.025? We did some tweaking on the audio. If you heard him, is the audio any better up there on your end?
The 443.025 sounds real good. So does this one. I'm on 442.975. They're still pretty low audio on the 2-meter machine, though. But no complaints from me. N9CJT, back to you.
Okay, very good. Well, those the former we can deal with, and as I mentioned last week, the latter, we're just stuck with it. And appreciate all of you that turned your volume control up to hear the 14525, and then quickly reach to turn it down when you get to another frequency. I do it too. Let's see what Rick, how are you doing tonight over there on the 14525 KB9MGG?
Okay, I'm doing fine tonight, Randy. Was out here working on some of my equipment earlier this afternoon and had accidentally disconnected my antenna. So I missed the first 2 or 3 minutes of tonight's meeting because stupidity mostly. But anyway, I joined on, and I don't know if you mentioned that we're having our monthly meetings on Zoom now. But I just wanted to thank Gene. I don't think he's listening tonight, but really appreciate him letting us use his Zoom account. and then take care of setting everything up for us. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Other than that, I don't have a lot to add. I think I had 2.22 inches of rain the other day, but sounds like that's a lot less than what they got down in Kentucky. So with that, Randy, I'll turn it back to net control. KB9MGG.
Okay, 2 inches, a lot of rain. You had 2.82 over at my Louisville residence, and got to do a little sump pump repair as well. The anti-siphon valve locked up on it. We sit there and heard that sump pump whining, and got down there and got to pull that thing apart and put another anti-siphon valve on it. That was fun times, but either way, yeah, a lot of rain. A lot of people got a lot worse than we did, that's for sure. Let's go over to Jerry. Jerry had a good audio report, sounding pretty good tonight on the 443.025.
Thank you, Randy, and for running the net, first of all, and for helping me out Saturday. I know Rick has been helping me out, but just need to get a little bit more fine-tuning there. So, Rick, I appreciate you helping me out all those times and trying to get it. So hopefully this time we got it good and that it's right. I haven't listened from the 525 yet, but I trust your judgment. But anyways, here at home, I'm in my, let's see here, 4, 5, 6, 7th week, I think it is, in my college class. Yeah, 7th week, and out of 16. And so almost half done. And this class here is computing logic. So I got to be learning a little bit about Boolean logic, you know, as in on and off, 0 or 1, and that sort of thing. Which a little bit we have been, as far as amateur radio is concerned, we've all been exposed to a little bit about gateway logics. But anyways, it's kind of interesting and fun. It's kind of complicating and hard, especially when you, a little bit more of the electronics portion of it, or the programming, which is what I'm doing now, the programming, learning programming. So glad it's getting warmer. I don't like being cold, but I'm glad it is. It's kind of motivating to be outside and in a nice warm evening. So glad at that. So other than that, I'm going to give it back to net control. Take care, 73, and have a good day. God bless. This is N9JWR. Back to net control.
All right, Jerry. Well, if you had been on there earlier and heard K9RMR checking in, he was checking in on that, and it sounded real good down here on my end. Let's go over to Kurt. Good evening, Kurt. WB9 U.S.A. Have the water started to recede over there?
Good evening, Randy. We're about that. Yeah. Matter of fact, it went down pretty darn quick. The Muscatatuck River was kind of, really wasn't out of its banks. It was high, but then the next day, it looked pretty much normal. So I don't know where it comes from and where it goes. Sorry I missed the meeting tonight. The storm, all that ice, snow took out the feed horn on our U.S.A satellite. So we've been waiting for the U.S.A guy to come out and repair everything. So we've been without internet. And I tried my smartphone. It worked last time we had a meeting, but couldn't do anything with it tonight, so I don't know. But anyway, I'll be glad when we start going back together where we can actually see a face. It was 20 days till spring? I'm looking forward to that. And Jerry sounds real good tonight. I'm on the 145.25. Sounds good. So sounds like everything's working. So I'll pass along 73s. God bless everybody, and take care, and we'll see you later down the page. This is WB9 U.S.A.
Okay, Kurt, I've seen some stuff. It's an investment, but if you get on the internet sometime, that whole Elon Musk thing, Starlink, is starting to throw out advertisements. It's supposed to be really fast satellite internet, so when you get back online, you might, if you haven't heard about that, you might investigate it. I think it's a fairly good upfront investment, and plan on being around. Might be worth it if you like internet. If not, stay with what you got. Just throwing that out there. Gerald, you are really sounding good tonight, Gerald. KJ9Q, what kind of upgrades have you made to your station, or is it just good band conditions?
Band conditions, I ain't changed much here recently. I forgot what I was going to really say. I figured KD9RWO and RWN, I believe, would be on here tonight. They're probably sleeping at this point. They've been pretty busy the past couple of days. 2 new hams we got in the community. Good guys. But everybody's sounding good tonight. 73s to everyone. Back to you, Randy. Thanks.
Okay, Gerald, that may have been a couple of guys I heard someone on last night. I was in the middle of a little project, but I heard some traffic on there, and someone was talking to Vance, TUP, and it sounded like they were doing some kind of horse trading. So that was a couple new voices I heard on there. So if you chat with them, make sure they know that they're welcome to get on here and use it as much as they want. So good to hear from you tonight, Gerald. Stay safe. And let's see if there's anyone else who'd like to check in for the Jennings County Weekly Amateur Radio Net, any and all stations.
This is Kilo India 4, Delta Mike November, KI4DMN. Name here is Jeff. Location is Henry County, Kentucky.
All right, Jeff, you're making it all the way up to Scipio. You and I chatted on the triple nickel during the winter heat, and I think when I was coming back up to Sellersburg last Wednesday night, for some reason, I was over at my girlfriend's place in Louisville. I think I checked into the triple nickel then. That everybody doesn't know, on Wednesday nights, correct me, Jeff, they have a simplex net, and it's on 146.555. Gives you a chance to check your simplex traffic. I know Rick KC9MBK has made it in from Seymour, so that's getting pretty far up there. And they take any and all check-ins. It's pretty well organized. It's a lot of fun to listen, and it gives you an opportunity to discover just how far you can go in simplex, just in case shutter, the repeater goes down. What time is the triple net, nickel net again, Jeff?
We started, let me turn it down. We started around 7:30 p.m. Wednesdays, and it just depends on how many check-ins we have is when we wrap it up and close it down. But yeah, anybody that is not doing anything on Wednesdays, tune it to 146.555. We call it the triple nickel simplex net, and gives you an opportunity to hear other stations simplex that you may not be aware of. And if you kind of follow along, we do a net logger as well, so you can follow along with the calls and the names and locations on net logger, and go from there. So I think that answers your question.
All righty, absolutely. And they also have a social media page, so just look it up under 146.555. And on that, if you can't make it to your radio, you can always check in on the Jennings County social media page as well, or you can email me, kb90fn@gmail.com, and I'll give you a shout-out on the air. And so thanks for checking in tonight there, Andrew, down in Henry County, Kentucky. So we appreciate that. Anyone else for check-ins? The Jennings County Weekly Amateur Radio Net. All right, we'll be back next week. Again, if anybody has anything they'd like to hear, a format for the net, you want to do trivia, we want to do questions and answers on ham stuff, you know, we can do something with the net, or we can just keep doing it like we are. I'm happy either way. You can email kb90fn@gmail.net. Otherwise, we'll be back next week at 7:30. This is KB90FN saying 73.
At 7:30 p.
Welcome to the N9JWR repeater system, PL tone 103.5, Edinburgh in Shelby County. Have a great day, 73.